Kia ora! Ka moi a waiti, ia wairoa, ka puta ko waimeha. Heke tonu ki te tai o aorere, ko mo tūroa e noho nei ki te uma. Tiro whakarunga kia pai tāngata, e kōkō ia, e apa e. Nau mai, kia mana rangatahi, 2022.
Kia ora, ko Ranira tōku ingoa, e whakeheke au ngā waka o korahaupo waka, ko Ngāti Apa ki te rātou tōku iwi. Kia ora. Mau rākau, to me, it helps our rangatahi on many levels. It helps build resilience. It gives them the tools necessary to strive and to succeed in two worlds that we're living in now, in the mainstream world and in our te ao Māori world. So it gives them the tools to build the resilience.
Kia ora ko Emma Woods, Takaungawa. We are on the riverbed of the Waiti River, and that flows into the Waimeha River, and it's part of the Waimeha catchment. We were down there looking at the weir, and we were looking at different species that live within the riverbed. So those include tauiwi kore, which are invertebrates, so animals without a backbone. We were looking at stoneflies and mayflies and caddisflies.
Kia ora, I'm George Daly, I'm a project manager for Tasman District Council. We're out on Motuara Rabbit Island today doing some planting in around a 30-metre reserve strip around the back perimeter of the island. There's no better thing, I think, than planting a tree in terms of leaving a legacy.
I think this mahi is important because it helps with temperature control and has a place for manu to stay and increases my knowledge for planting trees.
Ko hamuera tōku ingoa, huri a hau no korahaupo, ko Ngāti Kuia, ko Ngāti Apa ki te rātou, ko Rangitāne hoki. So today we've done a hikoi from Tōtaranui to, we were aiming for Te Matau, separation point. I think we've made it as far as just Mutton Cove. And so the purpose of that was to, I guess, walk the whenua of our tupuna and to hear some of the pūrākau, some of the stories of this whenua, and looking at the natural resources around us. Yeah, te ao Māori, mātauranga Māori. As we were walking along the track, there was a kareao plant that was overhanging on the track, and the tipu, or the shoot of the plant, was used by our tupuna as a kai. And it's in Pākehā it's known as New Zealand asparagus. A few bays back we went past a repo, and the repo, or the swamp, contained the black iron rich mud which we use for traditional dyeing.
mai e. Mai e te tipua, mai e te tawhito, mai e te kāwhi o ngā riki e. Mai e te tāwhiwhi atu kia tangaroa. Tangaroa i te au piki, tangaroa i te au heke, tangaroa i te au hāro. Rarau ana mai, turuturu ana mai, te wai a te anui a rangi, te wai a te anui a papa. He puna whakai o nuku, he puna whakai o rangi. Whāno, whāno, tū mai te hoi. Haumi e, hui ei, tāiki e.
Kia tō te rā!
E apa, maranga mai.
Who's on there always get kakamau?
Kia ora, ko Rānera tōku ingoa.
Kia ora, ko Tyson tuku ingoa. Kia ora, ko Tīpuni tuku ingoa.
My favourite part of this wānanga, oh geez, waking up early in the morning.
That sucked.
How getting to meet our beautiful rangatahi and connecting with our whānau that live afar, but not really that far, just on the North Island. But they're all right though.
Yeah, my favourite part of the wānau was meeting new people. I mean, the bro over here, bro Matua, because he's a big show off with his kinners. And yeah, my favourite thing was meeting this big fella and catching up with the cousins that didn't even know that I did have. I was like going to get some cockles. That was alright. Bit like a chili, but it's alright.
Kia ora, ko Shanti tuku ingoa. Kia ora, ko Uwanaku tuku ingoa. What I learnt most about this wānanga was my whakapapa, and I enjoyed learning Modako and just getting to know what to do. My most favourite thing that we most probably did was the hikoi and getting to just get out there and do what we like doing.
On this wānanga, I enjoyed just meeting new whānau. The Modako was pretty fun, you know, got to get them cars built.
One of the biggest things I learnt is about the resilience of our young people. You know, we had a big 13-kilometre hikoi the other day, and you know, one of our strongest ones who was lagging at the back, he complained the least out of anyone. He just got the work done, and it showed me how tough our young people are. And so that was one of the things that I learnt.
Well, for me, it was probably, you know, don't underestimate the strength of a rangatahi, right. You know, like you said. It's like, you know, they've got a drive about them that you just don't see even in adults. You know, the willingness to get it done, no matter what it is, no matter what they're up to. They could be sweating, crying, blood, sweat and tears, they'll get it done.
I might not be the fittest, I might not be the fastest, I might not be the strongest, but, you know, where their mental fitness counts, you know, I'm going to get it done. Yeah. And that's what they did.
So the thing I enjoyed most about this wānanga is pretty much the same as it always is, and it's just seeing the growth in the tamariki from when they get here on the first day to when they leave on the last day, you know. And even in the first few days before we got into some real hard mahi, just seeing the way that those kids grow, you know, and the way they connected, the way they got together, and that real kinship, that they form with each other. And I feel like most people will agree, if you've been to any kind of rangatahi wānanga or hui rangatahi, the most precious thing you get out of it are those bonds. Are those bonds that you never lose.